What's the goal for most people when selling their home? To have a long drawn out experience, add in there a lot of stress, and hopefully lose some money on the deal? No, of course not. Now, we all want a great experience, low stress, and come away with as much money as possible. Am I right? So, how are we going to do that? I'm Tim Higham with RE/MAX Center City Realty here in Prince George, and today I want to take 2 minutes to discuss a few different pricing strategies for you to get the most money out of your home in the least time with the least stress. So let's talk about 3 different pricing strategies. Number 1, I want to talk about the needle in the haystack scenario. Now this one is where we're pricing your home so high, we're hoping for that 1 in a million buyer, we're praying for a miracle that there's going to be somebody out there who's going to pay more than market value for your home. Now typically that's a one-way ticket to an expired listing or a lowball offer or a bunch of buyers looking and saying, what's wrong with that house? What kind of deal can we get? Is that the kind of scenario that you want to be running into? Number 2, let's talk about the pricing it right at market value scenario. You're going to take some time with your agent, you're going to look at some comparable sales and actives, you're going to come up with a price that sits right at market value. Okay, now this scenario works. You know, in a reasonable number of weeks you should be getting an offer. You're probably going to sell your home within about 2% of list price, if it's done right, statistically speaking. Alright, but is it the best way to do it? Now let's talk about scenario number 3. Now I'm going to call this one pricing below market value. Now hold on, I know some of you are already saying, hey, whoa, I'm not going to give my home away, I'm not listening to this guy. Now hold on, hear me out. Now this is actually where some of the most savvy sellers are going to hit their stride. Okay? Now what happens when you take a great house in a great neighborhood and you price it a couple percent below market value? You get a lot of interest, all right? And what happens with all that interest, if done correctly? You get competing offers. Now, with competing offers, you're going to have buyers that are trying to get you to accept their offer. They're no longer trying to get a deal, and they're trying to bring you the best terms. They're going to be very appealing to you so that they can get you to accept their offer. That's usually going to result in above market value offer, and it's going to happen in the shortest amount of time with very little stress. Okay, so it can be an incredible scenario. Now, it's important to talk with your real estate professional. Not every strategy works for every type of home in every price range. So figure out what works best for you. Now, if you want to have a chat about your place and what's the best way to approach it, give me a call. I'd love to talk with you. Until then, I appreciate you watching this video, and take care.